Welcome to the Artistic Mystic Muse channel. I'm Nancy, your Mystical Muse. This reading is for the collective for July 3rd through 9th, 2022. So if you haven't hit like, share, subscribe, please feel free to do so you can get updates when my readings come out, as well as, to share the messages. Really appreciated the links below if you want a reading. They're pretty comprehensive, but there's a link to my website, metaphysical jewelry I make using gemstones and frequency, my oracle decks, among other things. So let's get started. Um, the theme for this week is relationship harmony, and it is relationships in general, but it's also maybe more specific to a significant other, whoever that is for you, a spouse, a partner, love interest. So we have unknown territory. You're exactly where you need to be. So there may be some things that are coming up, and know that they are here for resolution. Um, but you're to trust where you are in this moment. You're protected by angels. You are cherished by the angels. So know that you're being watched over, supported, and protected. And that's a theme for this month. If you're being supported, finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. So getting quiet, quieting the mind, connecting with God, the universe, ancestors, spirit, angels, whatever that is for you. Because you cannot receive guidance. You cannot receive, messages, intuitive hits, whatever you want to call them, if you're closed off. So making that a practice every day is highly suggested. Taking shelter is the bottom of the deck. The answers are within, what I was just saying. Voyage of the heart. Love flows through you and to you, and what that looks like. So we're going to delve into this a little more. From the Light Codes deck, we have discernment. And this talks about you using your wisdom and knowledge, the sword of truth, to discern between what is right for you and what is not, or what you're being shown or is being presented to you. So discernment is important. And then we had sexual dysfunction releasing and shame releasing. So for some of this, I'll speak in general. Sexual dysfunction can be a physical manifestation, but it can also be how you've looked at intimate relationships in a context of what was expected of you, what society creates or tells you how it should be. I'm also getting with this, like porn, for example. It's not realistic. It's not how things are to be in alignment. So, and a lot of times with sex, intimacy, it creates shame. Whether someone said something or did something or what have you to make you feel shameful, you're being asked to heal and release that, because it's not meant to shackle you, right? And what's not right for you anymore. Bottom of the deck, spiritual disillusionment. Yeah, releasing. So the spirituality component, future creating a new future around this kind of thing, this thing with your own sexuality, how you express yourself, with others, is being asked to be healed. And for you to look at those relationships, whether it's current or something from the past, and knowing that you did the best you could at the time, but you're not meant to feel shame. That's not okay. So let's see what else they have for us. Yeah, true love. For some of you, finding what true love really is, whether it's with your current partner or something coming in, that is more in alignment, that is divine, that doesn't have these other dogmas, these other dysfunctional views associated with it. Finding the courage to examine, your beliefs, your feelings around your own sexuality. Healing light, how to heal it, and making a commitment to yourself to heal it, right? And discernment may mean that you have to cut someone or something out, whether it's a past memory or it's something in your current life that is holding you back or making you feel like you're holding yourself back because you're worried about what other people think. That's yeah. Yeah, and we have deception. How you've been deceived, how you've been deceived in the way you view relationships, particularly intimate relationships. So, yeah, getting out from behind the mask you've had to wear, things you've kept down, suppressed, that you know do not resonate with you. Um, Things you thought that this is how it should be and it didn't turn out that way. Maybe that is the way it's supposed to be, but you need to um, remove those things or those people, which can be difficult. All right, we have imperfect harmony. Spirit wants you to become more aligned with who you really are, your desires, to create, a life of a beautiful symphony, so to speak. Broken open, breaking yourself open, releasing yourself from those things that have kept you closed off. Maybe you haven't been very good at expressing yourself to another person, particularly intimately, being vulnerable. That's another theme this month. They're asking you to crack yourself open. Yeah, and having a spirit of gratitude for the lessons you've been shown, but now it's time also for the gratitude of you're being assisted, you're helping to change. That's really important. Yeah, opening up to discovery of what it is you really want in relationships, particularly all kinds, but also intimate relationships. Yeah, having a sacred reverence for yourself. For yourself. You are sacred. And it's a powerful move. It's a powerful shift to change your beliefs and release shame and so forth. From the healing deck, we had a ton of cards come out, and Spirit said take them all. We have surrender and release, right? Forgiveness, forgiving yourself, forgiving others of the past, situations, current situations. Spiritual growth. It's assisting you in your spiritual growth. A new you emerging, a new beginning. Music may be helpful. That kind of energy can be really heavy. So maybe putting on music that provides you comfort, that provides you positivity, raises your vibration. Setting your intention. What is it you really want, particularly in relationships, to help manifest that? And answered prayer. What you've been wanting, what you've been hoping for is being heard. It's going to be delivered in divine timing, but it's being acknowledged. Yeah, for your real soulmate. Now, a soulmate can be a friend. It can also be, a family member, someone you're really connected with that gets you, but it can also be in love. And so that's there for you. Now, whether it's with your current person or not, that is dependent on your own situation. To trust yourself, trust what you're feeling, trust what you believe in, what you want. Yeah, guardian angel, you're being watched over and protected a lot this month. Yeah, ideas and inspiration. What inspires you when it comes to love, right? What inspires you? What types of people inspire you? Okay. I went to the tarot deck and asked what the obstacle or challenge is for this week, Spirit's advice for overcoming that, and if you follow their advice, what the outcome is. So the challenge is the Hermit and the Sun. So the Hermit is about going within and following your true north, your true light. What resonates with you versus what doesn't, and following that path. You may not see the whole thing stretched out yet, but trusting every step of the way you're being guided and led, and that step is being lit, right? And I also get like coming out of the cold, coming out of this cave, coming out of whatever has not been embraced, whatever has been lost to you, right? And the Sun talks about you getting a brand spanking new beginning if you believe in it and believe you're worthy of it. It's further clarified by the Nine of Wands, which talks about strength, perseverance, the person who's been through the battle. You have what it takes to do this, finding your strength. And we have the World. This talks about completion of an old cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. This piece of this puzzle. Spirit's advice We have the Page of Swords, and this talks about communication, you speaking your truth, going forward with that truth, and taking time, the Four of Swords, to not only have gratitude for this situation to be addressed, to be healed, but connecting with your higher self through meditation and healing. For you to be the King of Cups. The King of Cups is not, he's in touch with his emotions, all of them. And he's very grounded, like his seat here in this deck is on the ground, but he's surrounded by water, the moon, emotions. And we've got a sailboat that's moving forward. We've got the fish jumping out of the water, which talks about your intuition, following your inner knowing, your inner guidance, to be more balanced, to be more stable emotionally. And you've got the Ace of Swords. This is divinity coming in with knowledge, with experience, with wisdom for victory. If you follow Spirit's advice, we have two outcome cards. We have the Ace of Cups. This is agape love, love of all kinds. But in this case, which seems to be more about relationships, you having a full cup, you having a full cup, having love and not feeling depleted, not feeling less than. It's overflowing, right? And we've got the crows of intuition who guide people in the dark to help them find the light. That's what's coming. Seven of Wands talks about boundaries. And I think we had that maybe, I don't know if it was in this bottom of the deck of this reading, but another one. But finding, what are your boundaries? What are your non-negotiables, right? What are they? And standing for that. And if it means that relationship comes to an end, then it comes to an end because there's better things for you. Maybe it's just a matter of you speaking your truth and standing, holding that boundary, holding that ground, and opening up the communication, because we had the Page of Swords, speaking your truth to help find resolution. And we also have the Hanged Man, and this is about being enlightened, about what's going on with you, of looking at things differently, not only just looking at yourself differently, what your desires, what your passions are, what you want, and taking the time to do that, to find balance. The Six of Coins, this is about equal give and take, giving and receiving. Maybe you've been giving too much, you've been too accommodating, and it's finding that balance, what's just, what is right for you. And it's further clarified by the Ten of Cups, you getting that wish fulfillment, that happy life that you're seeking. The abundance, the Queen of Pentacles, the woman who's next step to the Empress, really, but she's abundant, she's kind, she creates and is stable. And it's just energy. This could be for a guy too, just saying. And the Chariot, victory, moving forward in a more balanced manner, being divinely guided, right? To seek out to receive what is for you. Bottom of the deck, we have the Empress. I was just talking about her. This talks about fulfillment, of stability, of abundance, of fertility, of co-creating what it is you want. And it comes from a heart place, right? Yeah, the Magician, you manifesting this, what you really want in relationships. To find your Two of Cups, your match in relationships, particularly of a partnership, right? Being in alignment, being in balance. There's a caduceus for healing. Victory, the Six of Wands. And we've got kind of like the world, the laurel wreath, right? Coming to completion to begin a new cycle. The clarifying deck, we have, yeah, the Two of Cups, which is a relationship, a soulmate. Leaving the past behind, leaving pride behind, speaking your truth, learning from your lessons to move forward, and going after what it is you really want. The Page of Rods, passionately. And you're being assisted with the Ace of Pentacles. This is divinity coming in to helping you find that abundance of all kinds. Yeah, Temperance, alchemizing this, right? Coming into balance. Changing the way things are with yourself, with the situation, with the person, for the Sun, brand spanking new beginnings. And we have the Six of Coins again. Balance, equal give and take in a relationship. Yeah, the Knight of Cups, going after what it is you really want, you desire. So I'm going to go to the keys, the keys of the 13 keys, the universal laws. This is one of my oracle decks to see what other guidance we have with this week's reading regarding this reading. I just saw the relationship card. Yes. Let's see what else we have for guidance for this week, for July 3rd through 9th. If you're interested in this deck, the information to order it is down below. Didn't take any special instructions to use them. Spirit lets them fly out, so I just do what comes out. Wow. Okay. Yeah, key to boundaries. And it's okay to change your boundaries, is what they're saying. Yeah, to begin a new journey. Begin a new journey. Potential. Kindness. Rhythm talks about being in that flow, that ebb and flow. You evolving. Universal law again. And key to new beginnings. So, take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Thank you for being here. Feel free to hit like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.